Hello, John.
Hello, Oliver.
So, we've been doing videos since 2015. I've done about 700 with you, but we started, giving you remember I gave you the idea of doing the live videos, and now we set it up for you, and you're doing well. You've done I think it's about 600 or 700 by yourself, And the good thing about this is it's taken the pressure off me, okay, that I don't get John Malone shouting down the phone, "We haven't done videos in 4 weeks. What do you mean you can't do it?" What do you mean? I'm coming up now. So the urgency has gone off me and the pressure's gone off me. And I've noticed as well, there was a time when we used to do videos, right, okay? And because you only had a certain amount of time, say, because I'd only do them at one stage, I was doing them for you almost every 2 weeks, and then it was every month. But you'd be in an urgency. You'd have so many to do. You'd have 10 or 12 to do. And you'd be trying to get through them and you'd be rushing them.
And I'd have to cut them maybe and put two into one. And very good. Well, you see, you helped the situation to come about that I was able to do with the new computer, the new laptop I bought, able to do live videos myself at home. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I was at a conference there the last night in the Lucan Spa Hotel, and I stayed. And but I did 3 videos this morning. I did 2 last night when I was there, before I went down to the conference, at about 6 or something like that, and sang a couple of hymns. I do 2. And then when I do the hymns, I sort of say, pass the baskets for donations, and keep an orderly queue, because it helps to sort of do it, and without preaching about it too much. I noticed that some people that send me stuff and they have situations, and the like of Catholic League, which is based in New York and run by a second generation Irish man, William Donoghue, a good Irish name, and a Catholic and of Irish extraction, but he's the head of that, and have thousands of members in New York, Madison Square Gardens. And when they sent something, another one Catholic League, another one the Catholic thing, but often about donations and too much about that. So that'd be off-putting. I don't spend my time at that record, but I just mention it when I do my hymns with 2 videos at night time, and it's a great gift. And I'm glad that we did a lot of great videos. Really, from 2015, nearly 8 years ago. Mm-hmm. Isn't it 8 years ago or 9 years ago? I lose track of time. When you reach a certain age, yesterday you forget what you did yesterday sometimes. Never mind, years ago. So I'm doing them now, and the prayer videos and videos about important events and so on and so forth. And I think it's great, because I can do them the way I do them, and I try to do them short and sweet, but sometimes they just go a little bit over the minutes that I like. I like to do them for about 5 or 6 minutes. Sometimes they go to 10 minutes.
And I've noticed, the comments, there's a lot of comments on your live videos. The people are interacting with you, which is great,
That's right.
And the other thing is, well, it kind of, you're more relaxed, I notice, when you're at home, especially when you start singing, and the neighbours start boarding up their windows and stuff, in case they'd be hearing John Malone. Okay.
Lucky enough, I'm living in a sort of a rural background. There's cows in the front, the cows behind, sideways and everything.
And it's a stone house, so that no noise gets out.
No, and double glazed windows.
Double glazed windows.
So I was singing away good, Now, as a matter of fact, I sang last night too, because the rooms are fairly solid in this Lucan Spa Hotel. So I burst into song, hymns. And I do one that I'm very fond of, which is Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. That's an example.
It's very nice.
I sing that one. And there was another verse or two. I won't go into it because I don't want people to be heading for the hills.
But there's one person who loves. I've seen. There's one person who really likes your singing. It's is it a man or a woman? I can't remember. But they make comments every time you sing. Anyway, they like your singing.
Well,
so
there you
you're
are. You
uplifting
see,
somebody out there.
It lifts the spirits, and there could be more that's impressive because you don't hear it. I mean, there was a time years ago when I was go to mass, there'd be more singing, and the congregation could sing. Now, last night the bishop sang. First of all, he started on the Ave Maria, the Hail Mary in Latin. Well, I know that, and so did all the people. And we were all saying Ave Maria, Gracia Plena, Dominus Tecum, Benedictus tu Venituris, all the rest of us. And then I finished off then last night with the blessing, and then sang the Hail Holy Queen what's this? And I sang it in Latin. The Hail Holy Queen, what you say after the Rosary, sung in Latin. And we sang it, and all the people blinking knew it.
Did you?
Yeah.
And
it's marvellous.
yeah, I think your live videos are very, very good. They inspire a lot of people, and they've given you a lot of subscribers. You've got about, you must have 60 subscribers from your live videos, which is a lot.
Yeah, it's coming up nicely.
Coming up nicely, so you're getting
Nice
there.
and slow but sure. I wouldn't want too many. You often hear somebody doing something, and if they hear the word going viral, it's like it's something Sputnik or taken up to the space, and somehow nonsense that they might come out, and suddenly it's gone viral. I like to go slow but sure.
There's one video you do, and it's quite popular. Okay, I was checking up the figures last night on it. We did the Angelus. And it was actually where Ben Dunn where he had his mass yesterday.
That's right.
In St. Moctus Church.
Was it the same church? Yeah.
That's the same church as where Ben.
He died there. Saw that.
Where he had his mass yesterday for the burial. But St. Moctus is a lovely little church in Clonsilla, and the thing about it is that it's the mixture of the music, and then you're actually doing the Angelus, right?
Yes.
So if anybody's looking for it on YouTube, they just type in Angelus Ireland, and your video comes up. Okay, and it's the mixture of the church, your voice, the timbre in the voice, the mature voice that you have, right? It's kind of a okay, and then the noise of the beads in the hands. Okay. It's great. So it's a mixture of a few things there to make it very, very good. It's one of my favourite videos that you've done, is the Angelus.
And people have liked it.
People have liked it. A lot of people have liked it. I think it has 1,000 views.
Well, that's good for the like of that. And you see, people don't hear this type of thing. You go to mass sometimes. There's no choir. It's not a sort of the uplifting sort of experience that it was years ago when the Latin Rite was, because that's the way it was for 30 years in my lifetime, when I was from 30 up to 1970, because I was born at ipso facto a very good while ago. And it was all this singing, and churches was piped. And up they went to the altar to receive Holy Communion, to be at the confession. Confessions was piped. So all that disappeared because they took out the altar rails and all the rest of it. So I had a comment about these things. They'd go back to the drawing board and no vocation to the priesthood. It wasn't for Indians and Africans that we have here, priests. They should be looking after their own flocks. So this is about, you're quite right, the prayer videos, we hope that they uplift people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and singing.
So there we go. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you very much, Oliver.